Leo, welcome to your weekly Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for the 2nd through the 8th of November. My name is Athen, and this is for Sidereal Astrology, different from mainstream astrology. If you're new to this type, do check the description because your sign might be different. All right, Leo, so we've got shifts this week, sign changes, house changes. The first of which involving Mars and Venus leaving your first house, going into your second house, which has already been a big emphasis for you. You've had the last new moon here in the second. There's been a lot of life path shifts. Mercury's been here, perhaps thinking quite a bit about it. And this is the area that has to do with the material values. So oftentimes it's finances on a more mundane level, but on an internal level, it's our sense of self-worth or self-esteem in terms of what we can achieve and, really being grateful for the values we have, but also where we want to grow and expand and, attain more of those values or solidify more of those values. So that's going to be the motivation for you with Mars going in there for about the next couple months, Venus in there as well. So good enjoyment, in fact, of perhaps those simple pleasures and being grateful for things. And that's going to be a very powerful shift because this conjunction is always this yin-yang, masculine, feminine sort of spark that really gets things moving into perhaps that motivation and enjoyment of those simple pleasures. So that's going to go exact on Monday, but pretty much this early part of the week, it'll be an orb. And all week long, we do have Jupiter opposing up to Chiron, so there is plenty of emphasis and plenty of expansion still taking place in your first house with Jupiter here for the next year. And here this week there is some healing taking place, maybe with the relationships, maybe with the self, maybe in regards to your self-expression and the deeper aspects of life, the depth of things, which is Jupiter ruling your 5th and your 8th house. So continuing to expand and grow in regards to your goals, your drives, your ambitions, all of that sort of thing, balancing that with relationships and being open to healing any wounds relating to self or other and that sort of thing, or with self-expression and with the deeper aspects of self. I think will just be, an easier way to work with it. I don't think it's going to be a very major, very deep transformational sort of healing energy because it's Jupiter. It usually comes across as sort of a wisdom and a teaching and more of the philosophical side of it. But it does depend on your personal chart. And I just think for all of you generally being open to learning more about yourself, others, etc. will be a great way to work with this. And then naturally on Tuesday onward, there's this sort of rejuvenation that'll take place afterwards. So that's going to be that early part of the week. And then around Wednesday and Thursday, the sun does sextile up to Pluto. And when the sun does sextile, it goes into your 3rd house. So this being your ruler, very significant, a big shift. Now, although there's more energy in the 2nd, you'll notice the shift perhaps to socialize, to connect, maybe to learn, to read, to write, things like that. This is all the 3rd house of essentially our thoughts and communications, very exchanging sort of energy. So that's where the new beginning is going to be next week with the new moon. But I think the focus will start to shift here at the end of this week. And there is positive support coming in. Good sextiles from Pluto to make change, maybe to how you're seeing things, how you're communicating, etc. And your assertiveness, I think overall. A lot of you will be feeling that quite, just transformed sort of energy during this, especially if you do get involved with anything on that communicative level with this. But it is an opening, it is a gateway, and I think really just stepping into a new sense of you, a new sense of your own autonomy and power in regards to that will be the high point. Now, Mercury does trine up to Neptune at that same time, so good support here to go with the flow and take it easy when it comes to those simple pleasures and finances and self-esteem and all that. Mercury does rule your 11th and your 2nd, so again, here with your networking, connecting to maybe some friends and things like that this later part of the week could be quite nice, or group stuff. And the financial stuff too, maybe this sort of flow and serendipitous energy supporting you and helping continue these new beginnings unfolding with your self-esteem, confidence, and your achievements in life. So that's the bulk of the week. And then Saturday and Sunday, we do finish up the week with Venus conjoining over that North Node. So again, more new beginnings as there has been and will continue to be regarding these material security. So it's all, the past 2 years has been about you establishing a good sense of material foundation, material security, the simple pleasures of life, and now with Venus over that North Node, certainly that shift. But the emphasis for you Leos is going to be from your 2nd house into your 3rd with the sun and that Venus-Mars conjunction motivation going into that 2nd this early part of the week. All right, Leo, so have a great one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.